Hey. What'd you get for your birthday, dog? Eh?
Hey, that's stupid. Would you want to get Woodbine food tomorrow, or should I just get like Wendy's or
a massive backfire with this meme. So the Governor Newsom's press office Twitter account, which I am convinced is run by a MAGA person, they posted this meme of JD Advanced, and they make him look cool. That's all they do. And this thing has gone mega viral. The left cannot meme. It's the truth.
Press enter to open. Subtitles on.
oh my god. How do you turn the voice off? The menu. Why is there a menu narration? That sounds so fucking retarded.
Left simply can't meme.
What'd you get for your birthday, dog?
Out of touch with reality. It's unbelievable. True and George.
Damn.
I know.
How much?
It's crazy, man. Like, what are they doing?
Damn, dog, you get your cheesecake.
Also, we have this right here. This is talking about the Trump of seeing the effects of the Trump derangement syndrome and their patients. What? We said TDS is a real thing, didn't we? Well, this is TDS right here.
Jonathan is in focus with me now. So first of all, identify it for us. You're in a session and you pick up on what?
Well, Harris, it doesn't take long for me to pick up on this. People are obsessed with Trump. They're fixated. They're hyper fixated on Trump. And they talk about some of the features of the disorder. They can't sleep. They feel traumatized by Mr. Trump.
What? Bro, these people. Listen to what he just said.
They can't sleep. They feel traumatized by Mr. Trump. They feel restless. I had one patient who said she couldn't enjoy a vacation because anytime she saw Trump in the news or on her device, she felt triggered. So this is a profound pathology.
What have I been saying? What have me and my Alabama education been saying? That Trump derangement syndrome is a real thing. It's not a meme. It might have started out as a meme. It's a real thing. It is seriously, that is the drug epidemic of our time called Trump derangement syndrome. It truly is. Mark Hamill says, hey, exactly. Mark Hamill suffers from it. Mark Ruffalo, Robert De Niro, Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell is the first known patient with Trump derangement syndrome.
For the things that you described, can't see what happens in your mouth. You are there to treat an
Oh,
illness,
shit.
a disorder of some kind. And
Did
once
I
you
not- I
figure
need a
out
fucking
is
medic!
the truth.
Well, Trump is the trigger for
Oh.
many of these people. And to be that fixated on a figure operation, it's simply not right. Our
Oh,
country
dude,
has
there's like
strayed
1,000
so
of them, dude.
far
Where's our team?
away from
Where the
we
fuck
once
is our team?
were.
We're
If
the
you
only
look
two
at,
people in
in
mid-map.
the 80s when President Reagan was,
Yeah, they're-
was shot,
they're gone, dude.
people were united. He famously said, I hope you're all Republicans to the surgeons.
You and I were the only
and
two people mid.
the response was, today, Mr. President,
Okay.
we're all Republicans, but our country has
Can I
lost
mark
that.
this
We've
down?
strayed so far from that unity.
I'm gonna
And what
like
do-
this
and-
stream
And that's
so I
not
can
Donald
click
Trump's fault, by the
that.
way. That is the leftist media, the lies from Hollywood and the Democrats that has divided so many people. It's not Trump's fault. Trump's done nothing wrong. That's all of these lunatics.
You see, because you told me off camera 3/4 of your patient load has what you're calling this TDS.
Well, 3/4 of my patients will present with a lot of these symptoms, and within probably 5 minutes of
This team is
seeing
terrible.
their hatred for Trump comes up. So if you're
This
that
might be the worst team I've
hyper-focused
ever
on Trump, that's a real issue. Need a medic. Being treated.
That is saying.
That is amazing. You love to see it. But yeah, there you have it. It's the Trump derangement syndrome.
bleeding out,
It's
medic!
a real thing, ladies and gentlemen. And it is truly the true pandemic that we are dealing with. The true pandemic. Unbelievable. Now, speaking of TDS, among other things, let's hear from Hunter Biden. Because Hunter Biden did another interview. That's right.
Let me tell you where the genocide is about to occur.
Where's the genocide about to occur, Hunter Biden? Please tell us with your very, very level-headed takes for sure. Go ahead and let us know.
It is occurring right now. Directly because of Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
Oh, wow. Where did you come up with that one, crackhead Hunter?
This match, I mean.
Where did you come up with that one? Such an original thought from Hunter Crackhead Biden.
Donald Trump, under the direction of Elon Musk, ended USAID, a organization, government organization that has been in existence since the late 60s, and have saved. And when I was talking about what good that the
What
United
is
States
this?
could do,
What is this?
it could not be more embodied than in the work that USAID has done over the course of decades. Every single major study that has been done ever since USAID ended, which was back in May, and it's ended, it's gone, okay? Is
I actually
that
didn't
over
notice that you and I were the only people mid or mid building on our team. Out of 32 people,
million people are going to die because of the end of USAID. And the genocide here is going to be in the fact that it is not as if 14 million people are going to die in the next 5 years. By the way, 4 million of them 4 million of them children under the age of 5. And it's not like I'm saying, if we all just got together, if the United States could muster the support of the world, we can come up with the resources and we can figure out how to be able to change these people's lives and give them hope and a chance for existence. That's not what I'm talking about. What they did is they went in and they flipped the fucking switch. And because they flipped that switch, 14 million people are going to die. 4 million of them are going to be killed. That's a fucking genocide. Excuse me.
It's okay.
That's my, that is
You want
genocide.
this tank though?
You've already dropped an F-bomb once,
No, not really.
and then you drop it again, and then you anyway. So Hunter Biden has no idea what he's talking about. Hunter Biden is a crackhead. Hunter Biden is a person that has never had to earn anything in his life. And now, I don't even know, man. Like, it's like, shouldn't like the family be like, dude, you just shut up, because you're not helping anything right now. The Biden crime family, exactly. So, yeah, again, the more angry that these leftists get over the decisions that Trump has made, the better off that decision is. And that's how you know how by how triggered they get. So, what a absolute disaster. Isaac says, please no clips of these black women on this stream. Thank you. Of course, Isaac. Never gonna live that one down. Never gonna live that one down. Mod Area, Jeremy, you are ordered to give the mods a raise. You know what? Maybe if we sell enough shirts, we can do that. By the way, I will say we're off to a pretty good start on our merch sales. I'll be interested to see if we can move enough of that Unit 199 shirt, but we've been off to a really good start. You guys have been buying a lot of this, and we got till November 25th, so you only got about 11 days left. And if we sell enough of the Cultural Task Force shirt, I have to officially anoint Die Hard a Christmas movie, which it is not. 400, it's some 400 of those shirts, which I don't think we can. That's why I put the number that high. So we'll see. So 400 is what we got to sell, and I will. I've tried to sneak 500 in there.
Yes,
Somebody called me
I could
out,
be hitting
so I was like,
today.
all right, 400. So
Of course, he's behind me.
if we sell 400 of that, it'll be a Christmas. That's it. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What do you mean give more money? Are you accusing me of being a grifter? Are you accusing me? You think that's what I view my audience as? Is just people to give me money? What? I am very offended by this. I can't believe you would say something so hurtful. I don't want to be known as that. That's really not
This guy's gonna crash the helicopter.
Like, I saw someone the other day say something like that on my live stream, and it hurt my feelings.
So
It was one of the top comments.
let me fucking fly the helicopter if this guy's
See if
fucking
I can
retarded.
find it. Someone says,
I saw
stop
that
giving
live.
this grifter money. And I'm like, when have I ever asked for money?
Dude,
when
I'm
have
telling
I
you,
ever
I haven't
celebrated
seen a single
getting
helicopter
super
pilot
chats?
other than you
I would
that
never
can
do
actually
anything
fly
like
it.
that.
Like, I'm not joking.
Damn, I can't find the fucking comment. I had it timed perfectly. Somebody did accuse me of selling out, though, right here. He said Jeremy sold
The
out.
most kills I've
Jeremy
gotten.
sold out big time. You can just see it. Look at Jeremy. Science made him rich. And all he had to do was sell his soul. Boom. Busted. What, Jeremy? But your stance on porn is your most L take. It is inherently destructive, involving including society itself. It is designed to protect people from its destruction. Let me change what you said. Love you, Jeremy, but your stance on gun is the most L take. It is inherently destructive to everyone involved, including including society itself. It is the government's duty to protect people from its destruction. Let me finish what you said with Dr. Pepper. Love you, Jeremy, but you can't call Dr. Pepper is your most L-take. It is inherently destructive to everyone involved, including society itself. It is the government's duty to protect people from its destruction. Let's put a, I don't know, fucking Little Debbie cakes. Love you, Jeremy, but your stance on Little Debbie cakes is the most L-take. It is inherently destructive to everyone involved, including society itself. It is the government's duty to protect people from it. Video games. Love you, Jeremy, but your stance on video games is your most L-take. It is inherently destructive to everyone involved, including society itself. It is the government's duty to protect us. Protect me, government. Protect me from the bad things of the world. Daddy government, give me a mask. Force me to take shots. Protect me from the coronavirus, daddy government. Give me more boosters, daddy government. How about you protect yourself? Then stay away from it. How about you have kids in a family and raise your kids to believe what you believe? How about if you think something is so bad, keep it out of your life and keep it out of your family's life and raise your children and build your family the way that you choose to. But that doesn't mean everyone else has to believe as you.
What the fuck is our helicopter doing, man?
Fuck.
He's just sitting in the
I told you he's a retard.
I just never understood this mindset. Like, daddy government, protect me. Protect me from the big bad thing that is destroying all of us. It's ridiculous. Nanny for 20 says Mossad agent tax.
We are moving on objective Echo.
It's not the government's job to protect people. But that's what the government wants people to say. They want the people, they love when people ask the government to protect them. Protect me from this bad thing. Well, are you doing that bad thing that you hate? Well, no, but other people are. So you're not asking us to protect you from it. You're asking us to tell other people to not do the thing that you don't like. That's not the job of the government. Under any circumstances. Less government is the key. Less, not more. The more involvement in the government, the worse your life will be.
We need to defend and hold that position.
Steve Flomos is Thomas Crooks is a Ukrainian assassin. Director Patel reveals China stuff 2020 U.S. ballots. Epstein revealed to work with Obama, Clinton.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe paint some tanks.
Yeah. Back there. This paint.
2016 and 2020. I saw that. I'm going to try to get into that. Anjanette with a gifted membership. Thank you. Blinded by a black hole for $1. Thank you. Spartan says, give more money. Okay. See how that works? Someone else asked for it, not me. So you can't accuse me. I didn't ask for it. Someone else did in the chat. I'm not the printer. I'm just highlighting someone else's comments. Little Jim Taylor says, shut up and take my money. Brain Rock says, black hole tax. Blinded by black holes says, black hole tax, damn you. My Ethan says, 2 years. 2 years. Anjanette says, take my highly offended money. B.S. Warren says, Illinois Department of Transportation hats out there, but I'll roll with it. What are the means, if not the spirit of the 199 preserving? What's up, B.S. Warren? Well, okay, so if you got to look, there's so many, there's articles and everything about, like, the lore. There's so much gamers lore out there that even I can't keep up with. Cool, here's something that you totally didn't rift. Hail to you, brother. Thank you so much. Drew Barr says, hi, we're from the government. So words that never benefit another human being. 100%. Midnight Light says, love you, Jeremy, in chat. Please get the audience riled up over hostess snacks. Maybe have Geeks Gamer do a snack rating. Zebra cakes are forever go-to. I don't want to say anything controversial because I'm not a controversial person, and I like to respect everyone's opinions and beliefs. But fudge rounds are the #1 Little Debbie cake, and I think that's pretty much. I don't even think anyone's going to disagree with that. Like, fudge rounds are #1, and then frosted fudge cakes are #2. And I'm pretty sure everybody's going to agree with me, so I don't think anybody's going to disagree because that's not how the internet works. I'm always 100% supportive of all of my opinions. I see all of you in the chat right now saying, yes, Jeremy, you're correct. Okay, well, there's one person that disagreed, but everyone else is agreeing with me. I saw one person, and they're like, somebody said they respectfully disagree with me. But only one person, that's the only one I saw. So, but I do like zebra cakes. I do. And I gotta say, Christmas tree cakes are pretty damn good. All right? Ooh, Swiss cake rolls. Swiss cake rolls are pretty freaking good. Swiss cake rolls are amazing. Yes, they are. Oh, I'm sorry. No, they're bad. We need the government to ban all of these Little Debbie cakes because they're killing people and they're making people fat. And we have to get the government to ban them because it's so bad. It's terrible. It's destroying society. Olympian Products says, are we still arguing about corn after the black hole incident yesterday? Have we learned nothing, Figs? I'm not trying to see that again. Neither am I. Operation 1968 says, are you still thinking of visiting Israel? Still waiting to treat you to a swig of apple juice. I did, and I got kicked out. So I don't think I'm allowed back. Penelope says, stop picking on Jeremy. He's a cutie pie. Hey! See that? We may only have about a 5% in the audience, but they say nice things about me. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure says, Trump entertaining invading Nigeria under the pretense of protecting Christians reminds me of Bush invading Afghanistan to protect women. Big mistake. Hangry is angry says, raisin cakes, man, or oatmeal cookie sandwiches. Oatmeal cookie sandwiches are good. All right, let's get into our top story. So yesterday, Tucker Carlson dropped a pretty big story on Twitter, and it got a lot of people talking. And then the FBI Rapid Response decided to respond, which was very strange. So Tucker Carlson dropped this. The FBI told us Thomas Crooks tried to kill Donald Trump. Listen, the FBI told us Thomas Crooks tried to kill Donald Trump last summer, but somehow had no online footprint. The FBI lied. And we can prove it because we have his post. The question is why? Story tomorrow. Now the FBI Rapid Response retweeted this and says, this FBI never said that. Well, today, Tucker Carlson dropped a pretty insane video.
Objective Charlie neutralized.
We now hold more objectives. Keep pushing.
Bravo is under enemy control.
Be advised, Delta is under attack.
Whoa!
Full call signs. Hostiles now hold all objectives. Out. Echo has been captured by hostiles.
We are attacking objective Delta.
Dude, like, it's fucking impossible, man. Like, they're literally at our fucking home base.
Hostiles are attacking objective Charlie.
Objective Delta neutralized.
Are you sniping?
We now hold more objectives. Keep pushing.
All right, we have secured Foxtrot.
Drag out!
Nice.
Titled "Who is Thomas Crooks?" And I
Oh,
gotta
that's fucking
say,
funny, dude.
this is incredibly bad.
Happens all the time in real life, dude.
All right, we are still
And the
controlling
reason
the
is
point. Keep it
because
going.
this is information that they should have been releasing. Even now, like, this opens up a ton of questions. This is a very, very big story that is alarming in many ways, and it kind of shows you how insane things are. Because we've asked the question, like, how do we not know anything about this person?
Dude, like, how many times do I have to shoot him with a fucking magnum, man?
These are videos the FBI has worked hard to make sure you haven't seen. They're from the Google Drive account of Thomas Crooks, the man who on July 13th, 2024, showed up at the Butler County, Pennsylvania fairgrounds and tried to assassinate the frontrunner, Donald Trump.
Oh, I just hit a collapse. Let's go.
20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something to say, take a look what happened.
Enemy are taking more
Oh, I
objectives.
just hit it.
That day, Thomas
Still one of the single most incredible moments, scary moments, terrifying moments, whatever you want to call it. Like this moment right there. Wow. And unfortunately, we did lose Corey Comparatori. I think the Comparator is how you say it. That day, protecting his family. Wow. It's an incredible moment.
Crooks came within a quarter inch of destroying this country. And yet, a year and a half later, we still know almost nothing about him or why he did it. That's because, for some reason, the FBI, even the current FBI, doesn't want us to know. Since the start of their investigation, the FBI has claimed that Thomas Crook acted alone and that he was a virtual ghost.
Piece of
online.
shit over there.
The only substantive thing about Crooks' motive was that he was a right-winger.
Bullets are not working. Oh.
Charlie has been neutralized. Our forces control more objectives than the enemy. Alright, all call signs. Mission is still on track.
We've begun our assault on Echo. Be advised, hostile attack launched on Delta.
We now hold Echo.
Be advised, we no
Why can't we
longer
use
control
these
objective
tanks, dude?
Delta.
Be advised, attack support needed on the marked objective.
This map fucking sucks, dude. Like everywhere I want to go.
What? I just hit the same guy twice for 50 damage.
Our forces are hitting Delta. Hostiles now hold more
Dude, there's like 50 of them there and I haven't hit one. My goodness.
controlling the battle. Good work. Target down. BDA verified.
Of course he moves right when I fucking shoot, man.
Kilo down.
Oh, you shot the helicopter?
No, there was a guy on the ground.
Be advised, Charlie is under attack. Defensive position needed on the marked objective.
Fuck is shooting?
We are heading for victory. Maintain attack on all fronts.
Fucking hell.
Objective Delta taken by hostiles.
Just amazed that guy can get all the way over. Look, there's more.
Come on!
my god, dude, I fucking shot him, man.
Holy fuck, dude.
I need a medic.
Fucking god awful, dude.
Learned that from FBI Deputy Director Paula Bate, who said this to Congress just 1 month after the attempted assassination.
Local leftists in my chat. Interesting you say something like this, but local leftist says, thank you. Or says, Jeremy and those in the chat would turn on Anne Frank for being illegal. Thank you, Jeremy, for showing us your face so we know exactly who you are. Interesting comment as we're going to be watching this video on Thomas Crooks. Interesting. So that's why we have people monitoring the chat for stuff like that at all times, and you'll understand why.
You just keep playing them. You gotta get
Something just very recently uncovered that I want to share is a social media account which is believed to be associated with the shooter in about the 2019-2020 time frame.
Well, the
There
guy's
were
level
over 700
225.
comments
What the
posted
fuck?
from this account. Some of these comments, if ultimately
Fucking
attributable
no-life.
to the shooter, appear to reflect anti-Semitic and anti-immigration themes, to espouse political violence, and are described
That's
as
probably all he
extreme
does all
in
day,
nature.
right?
The social media account Abate was describing was Crooks's YouTube comments. When the FBI made that claim, we had to take his word
Now,
for
do you
it.
think that's
We had no way to
like
check.
basically a kid or like an old dude?
Every time I've seen someone no-lifing a game, they're always older than me. So like, there was one guy. He was in his late 20s, maybe mid-late 20s. This was 10 years ago. He had like 6 PlayStations. He had like 60 days on Black Ops 2 on just one account.
Why do you have 6 PlayStations? They all just broke.
I actually don't know.
Hey man, if you can afford that, W. You see the new Steam like computer thing?
I heard about it, but not really much.
They don't know what the price is yet, but it's basically just picture a GameCube. It's all black GameCube. And there you go. Seems to be pretty good. At least from what other people were saying about it.
Like, what's the point?
Huh?
Like, it's a console or what? People are making it sound like it's a computer.
I think it's technically a computer. Because they do show people like using it like a computer, but it's also kind of like their take on, I guess, like a console. Because I think they have the was it the portable, the handheld already, so I think they're just gonna try to do the console. Which, yeah, if it's priced okay, maybe I'll consider getting it.
It's weird how all of our devices are handheld now. Like our phones are like so needed, I guess, quote unquote. But they stopped going all in on portable devices like PSP. I feel like that shit would be way more niche or way more popular now than back then.
Yeah, I guess apart from like Nintendo, yeah, like nobody else really does handhelds. How was the Italian sausage, dog? That was Burrito Boys.
Please.
That was a steak.
What?
Steak. That was the steak.
Yeah, I said nice, dude.
Yeah, but you said nice to all those things, so I don't know which one you actually had.
None of them, dude.
Yeah, Swiss chalet or some shit, or?
No. Chicken and baked potatoes.
What, that's Swiss chalet, or?
I don't know.
How do you do a baked potato? You just put it in the microwave or whatever? You just like poke holes in it?
What's the first part of the name?
Okay, dude. I see how it is.
No, the answer's in the name.
Well, no, it's just... Well, no, just one time I went... Like, it was like years and years and years ago, right? I went to Feez's place, and he had baked potatoes. I think he just, like, put them in the microwave. So I'm wondering if that's how they're actually done, or if he just did it a weird way. I mean, it was fine either way. So what temp you baking that?
I'm not the one that cooks them.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Why'd you say nice, dude? Just telling you something about myself. Yeah, is that all you have to say? Have you ever been to that giant tiger? Basically, like, you just like keep going past my street on Kipling. Yeah. They got a lot of stuff in there. Like, I could easily do, like, their meat section is probably a bit sparse, but aside from that, they got a lot of stuff. Some industries there. I think their prices are pretty fucking good. Compared to a lot of other places. You hear that news story about rich people asking the Bosnian military to just be able to shoot civilians during like a war or whatever? Not just asking, like being able to do it.
I'm bleeding out, medic!
Hear anything like that? Some war in the 1990s, and apparently a bunch of rich people, they paid up to like $70,000 to the Bosnian military to just let them take crack shots at crap shots or whatever the fuck it is at civilians. Just killing them. Pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, imagine if you're that, like, the commander or whatever, and some rich guy is like, hey man, I'll give you personally, like, $70,000. And me and my buddies like, hey man, if you let me do it, I guarantee you, my buddies, they'll pay just as much, if not more. And we just keep doing this, you know, $70,000 per kill. A lot of money, dude. Fucked up.
How many 70,000 is in 80 million? I don't know, man.
Nice.
Objective Charlie is under control. Defensive position is needed on the marked objective.
Is that just because they were being annoying, or because they were like,
But no, like rich people from like foreign countries. Like they're like, yeah, can we just come over?
So like a different country?
Yeah.
From where they were killing
Yeah,
people?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
And it was mainly just like women and children.
So not only did they kill their people, but they killed their people. So they're basically full-on traitors.
It's like I don't know where it was specifically, but they're saying that it was just like a lot of rich people from various parts of the world coming to that conflict so they can shoot civilians or whatever. Like so they can I don't know if they're getting to use their own weapons, but yeah, they're just paying to just kill people during the chaos.
So it's basically the Kurds, because they kidnap like poor people and then turn them into prisoners.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So the Kurds are just based on true stories, I guess.
But hey, you know, people want to call Alex Jones crazy, right? So literally have shit like that. But hey, oh, you know, them drinking human blood, oh no, it's too much. No, it's just stupid. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. I don't understand people like that, man.
Need a medic! Throw it back!
You gonna start that Sith, that female Sith campaign or whatever?
Oh yeah,
Or you just fucking okay, like, oh, I can't do all this, I gotta commit. Oh. Fucking talk to me, dude. You didn't fucking play as the fucking female Sith, dude.
Well, I want to figure out which class I should play on stuff. I want to figure out which one I
Figure it out, no. Gotta figure that shit out, dude. Yeah, dude. You gotta relearn how to play Call of Duty. Just asking, dude.
Enemies are attacking Bravo.
Enemies are attacking Bravo. Bravo,
We have maintained our advantage.
Ah.
Objective Bravo has fallen to the enemy.
What? What was that?
enemies are
Be
attacking
advised,
Bravo.
the enemy has secured more objectives. Let's strike back. We are engaging objective Alpha.
Oh, fuck. I think everyone is dying.
They're just sitting in the same building together beside each other. Why?
Our troops have secured Alpha.
Attention, attack support is needed on the marked objective.
What cake did you have, Golf? For your birthday?
What?
I said, did you have cake? Oh. Well, she made baked potatoes. Baked potatoes are better than cake, though. You fucking gay, dude.
These fucking losers on top of the car.
What are you, fucking 2 years old? You want a fucking cake, dude? Be a fucking man, alright? Eat your fucking baked potatoes and chicken. Don't fucking tell me you want no fucking bullshit. Fucking cake. Where are your fucking balls, dog? How you gonna celebrate, dog?
Our troops are attacking Echo. All units, mission is still on target. Good work.
Fuck. Huh?
What'd you say?
I said, how are you celebrating your birthday?
By inhaling and exhaling, I guess.
Smoke? And one of the best things in life that's free. What if they got the technology to make you live forever? Would you take it?
Just use the technology to print $80 million for me, and then I'll take that instead.
Oh, how the hell would that work?
We already have it, so you can just print 80 million and then give it to me.
Yeah, but dog, they can make you live forever, and then over the course of your life, you can earn $80 million. I wonder how that would work. If they made it so people could live forever. How would that affect the economy?
Would they even allow us to have kids anymore? I wonder.
All call signs, you are cleared to attack. Secure the OBJs and defend against any hostile acts. Move out.
Everybody would have to go to fucking third world country and secretly have a baby.
fucking faggot loser, man. Like, grenade obviously doesn't kill anyone.
But now we do. In September, we obtained hundreds of comments from Thomas Crooks' YouTube account. Since then, we've gone to great lengths to verify that they're real. We can now confidently say they are. These are genuine, written by Thomas Crooks. Well, although Crooks' comments are interesting and give tremendous insight.
Nice, dude.
Nice, let's go. I killed the helicopter.
In fact, the far more significant involves the government, DOJ, and the FBI, which have hidden from the public what they know about Thomas Crooks. The purpose of this review is to reveal details of Crooks' social media and to confront a series of key questions.
Your fucking sniper,
Why
though.
is the FBI keeping Crooks' views secret? Why are they ignoring congressional subpoenas?
You have like a sniper rifle or some shit?
Why are they pretending that there's nothing to see here?
Wonder if he realizes Florida's a standard ground state. Where's he getting carries? Only one way to find out.
And more than anything, what are they hiding?
What are negatives if you use like a sniper rifle on engineer?
It's critical to establish how we obtain the comments and how we know they're real.
Oh, so the engineer, even though he's a human, can't hold his breath.
Daniel, I know.
Even though he's an engineer, he can't hold his breath.
Like, it's in the video. Calm down. I know you don't like Tucker, but it's in the video.
Huh.
Not specifically donated advice, but he was a massive Trump supporter, and then through COVID, he became a deranged leftist.
Fucking destroyed you, fucking
it's in
faggot
the
piece
video.
of shit.
Settle
Killed all
down.
of them.
He'd found these by utilizing tools commonly used by private investigators.
I'm wondering, did they intend for people to do this?
Documents obtained by America First Legal. That
Probably.
phone number led our
There's
source
fucking
to Thomas
stairs that
Crooks' primary
make sense
email.
here, so yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't want people coming up and
other accounts.
Well, first of all, you have it one level.
So that's what I feel like all this map is gonna be now, forever.
A German website, and bcook at mailfence.
Because like if it was just the top of the roof,
Crooks had a Snapchat.
and another thing, you can't destroy the building.
A Venmo.
This
Yeah.
video is so well put together. If this video doesn't get tens of millions of views, you know that it's going to be suppressed by YouTube because it's so well edited, it's so well put together. But do you know what's going to get 100 million views? Mr. Beast garbage. This is a damn good video.
Crooks 12, a PayPal account under the alias Rob Swanson.
It's just interesting, you know, there's specific buildings that they let you scale up, and then there's the other ones that can, I guess. I don't know.
And the ones that you can't scale up
Same name,
are more.
and two disabled Quora accounts.
Other than that,
Yeah, they're way more OP.
And Thomas Crooks 3. It turns out that Thomas Crooks was hardly an online ghost. He was active, and yet federal investigators lied and told us there was no trace of him. Some of Crooks' accounts, like his Snapchat, appearing in full deactivated and completely taken out of use. Some of them may have been unused or cleared by federal officials during the investigation. We don't know, but the FBI wouldn't tell
You don't immediately destroy them, you wait for the person to spawn.
all data from Thomas Crooks' deactivated YouTube account, Tom Crooks 2178. Visit
But how long would you wait?
Why is Tucker Carlson the one that's telling us about this and not our own FBI? How is this possible?
Doesn't that kind of like distract you from like
includes his search
getting like
history,
other kills or
his
whatever?
watch history, and 737 public comments. Another critical account, his Google Drive, is linked to an archive of Crooks' YouTube account. That's where our source obtained the videos of Crooks dry firing a handgun in his
So which
bedroom.
map you said had two
Paper
attack
targets on the wall
helicopters?
behind him. But aside from the video evidence, the email addresses, and the phone number tying Crooks to the
Two attack helicopters for each team?
For example, this video's
Dude,
metadata
what?
was filmed at Thomas Crooks' parents' home.
Why can't I
Broke your fucking legs,
Some
dude.
of Crooks' YouTube comments are still available on Internet Archive sites. Crooks' YouTube channel was suspended on July 14th.
Have you ever seen that video of the guy parachuting down, and then when he lands, he breaks both of his legs?
Yeah, it's in like the middle of a field.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's pretty fucked up.
I guess he had his legs fucking straight, dude.
Yeah, think about that though. I don't know if like I can't remember his view of the ground, but like if you can't see the ground and you don't know how high you are, that could have been that will be an issue if you don't know.
Think you could prepare for that with just like a bunch of leg presses. Oh. Oh, how fast do you think like you're going in the parachute?
That I have no. It looks like with him, it looks pretty.
Yo, Lord, you fucking dead? It says around your screen for pickup.
Yeah.
It says it, and you can
I think your pilot is a pro, dog. At least he knows to stay low. Like, I just feel like, get walked onto, like, so quickly with helicopters. It's just... I think it's probably better to get good at the jets than the helicopters.
So stupid.
Oh, you could do that. What is it called? Like those practice server things or whatever.
Yeah, but just you're a game in 2025. Have a fucking private match.
Yeah, it is kind of stupid that they don't have that. BO7 out. Is BO7 out? Dude, I completely forgot it came.
It looks like such horseshit, man. You can't like oh the game just looks so bad.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a dude I watch. He's like an Asian guy, and in the video he showed footage of the game, and it's like one of the characters getting eaten by like an octopus monster. Are you talking about the video I watched?
Yeah, like was it getting eaten by a character online?
I'm gonna say it had to be the campaign because it kind of looked like a cutscene type thing.
What fucking COD campaign has
BO7 dog. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was like some kind of monster. So stupid, dude.
Maybe it would make sense if it was a fucking robot or something.
thinking now. Just people who made BO7.
Well, I know stupid people are gonna buy it and fucking pay for skins and all that shit.
Bro, weren't you saying, you know, I'm gonna fucking buy it because of the bullshit in this game? Nice. No, but when I say, yo, are you and you're like, yeah.
So I hit him with an RPG and then the fucking roof caves in on his head and he doesn't die. Call him the fucking hell.
Oh.
His body looked like it was dead. Yeah, this is the best assault rifle.
It's an LMG, right?
Stupid.
That does not look like an LMG, dude.
70 damage, 70 damage. Am I on drugs? 70 damage. I am on drugs.
Yeah, dog, you are. Still taking that, like, muscle relaxer medication or whatever?
No, but I guess since I'm on drugs, how would I fucking know? Either way.
Nice.
70, 70, 70, no one is dead. It's one person.
Yeah, but dog, you hit him for 70, then he healed 70, then you hit him 70 and he healed 70, dog.
Yeah. If you can heal that fast, then I don't know. Don't know what I'm playing.
Dog, he's got his stims, dog. He's got his drugs.
Adamantium. That's what he is. Wolverine. Black Ops 7, yeah. This one of the people I watch on YouTube, he was streaming Black Ops 7. His title is Black Ops 7 sucks and he's playing Fortnite already.
Dumb.
Whoa.
Guess that's just how it is, man.
His watch history and 737 public comments. Another critical account, his Google Drive, is linked to an archive of Crooks' YouTube account. That's where our source obtained the videos of Crooks dry firing his handgun in his bedroom.
You're fucking amazing, dog.
But aside from the video evidence, the email addresses, and the phone number tying Crooks to the account, or the fact that most of these accounts use his actual name, there are other key details that support the authenticity of what we found. For example, this video's metadata shows it was filmed at Thomas Crooks' parents' home. And some of Crooks' YouTube clips are still available on the Net Archive site. Crooks' YouTube channel was suspended on July 14th, 2024. That's the day after the shooting. Its offense, quote, violating YouTube's policy on violent organization. And though Crooks' comments are no longer available on YouTube, in many cases, the commenters who responded are still there.
Interesting how our buddy who is making interesting comments suddenly starts disappearing when Tucker starts bringing up how we've got some YouTube comments that are being tracked. So everything, all the potential threats that you might be putting out there, easy to track. Funny how you disappear suddenly when this part of the video comes up. Interesting.
That's what we see on the Internet Archive sites. When you click on their tags of Crooks' accounts, YouTube takes you to a page that says, this channel was removed because it violated our community guidelines. In other words, there is ample evidence to support the authenticity of these posts. Our source figured it out. So did we. But when we reached out directly to the FBI to ask why the Bureau hadn't shared any details from the account with the public, the FBI responded by questioning whether we could verify the authenticity of the account. We were confused by this, considering the authenticity is self-evident. And of course, the FBI would have known that since the day of the shooting. What exactly is the FBI hiding? Here's what we do know. The digital comments we obtained were posted between 2019 and 2020, when Thomas Crooks was between 15 and 17 years old. They say two things. First, that Thomas Crooks was not some secretive lone wolf who never warned anyone that he was claiming violence. The opposite. Years before he showed up in court, Crooks was leaving a detailed digital trail of violent threats, including calls for assassinations and political violence. Second, they show a man who started out as a radical Trump supporter, whose views on the president transformed, changed completely during COVID. The FBI.
Interesting how they don't want to highlight that this person was radicalized through COVID, which COVID did a lot of damage to this country, did a lot of damage to the world, but specifically this country, like, it did significant damage in how it made people kind of just shift their thinking. It put people in depression. It made people lose their jobs. It kept people away from their families. It took kids out of school. It stopped people from going to the gym.
70 damage. What is set with 70 damage with fucking RPGs, man?
That we're still feeling the effects to this day.
I'll just say 0, might as well.
He lied about the fact and pretended that Crooks was a right-winger. At 11:35 p.m., July 19th, 2019, in response to an MSNBC video, Crooks wrote, quote, Ilhan Omar and others are invaded.
Did that guy make a threat against me in the chat? I didn't see it. Did that guy, I'm sure we have people that have got it streamed.
It's the same gun, right?
Yeah.
This is probably the best. This is probably
the way. Yeah.
He should honestly be killed and the dead body sent back at 1:17 a.m. on July 20th. Crooks commented on the CNN video. He said Donald Trump was the literal definition of patriotism. 7 hours later, he commented on an MSNBC video. He wrote, I hope a quick, painful death to all the horrible immigrants and anti-Trump Congressmen who don't deserve anything that was distributed that evening on a separate MSNBC. He wrote, quote, every one of the Trump-hating Democrats deserve to have their heads chopped off and put on stakes for the world to see what happens when you fuck with America. These sorts of comments continued for months and became increasingly violent. The following day, Crooks responded to a CBS Evening News video about the squad saying this. This is going to be blatantly racist, but I hope Trump has these people murdered. Crooks openly called for dictatorship and putting, quote, Hispanics back in their place. He warned that if Democrats win in 2020, quote, they won't be in there for long because unlike the Dems, we have guns and lots of them. In one comment,
and so comments like this are something that the left would have loved to run with.
Dude, how many fucking bullets?
There's more.
And Crooks noted that, quote, 50 million Americans with AR-15s will make quick work of any blockades the government can put in to protect the White House. He left multiple Mao Zedong's famous line, the only real political power comes from the power of the gun. On September 30th, 2019, Crooks responded to comments from potential civil war, saying this, most rioters don't bring assault rifles and body armor like we would. We wouldn't be going to the streets, we'd be going to Washington. At this point, one user named HyperPandas responded saying, quote, law enforcement will thank you for grouping up in ways so visible. Will make your arrest so much simpler. Crooks responded saying, cops can't arrest me if they're all dead. Before adding, even an untrained man with an AR-15 is dangerous. Even Adam Lanza or any school shooter trained? If you navigate to that YouTube page today, you can still see identical contextual comments of people referring to Thomas Crooks, including one user who wrote this, you were on YouTube threatening to shoot government officials. I sure hope the FBI is monitoring social media for violent nutcases. That exchange is still available on Internet Archive websites. But the FBI didn't see that before the shooting? That's hard to believe.
It is very
on various occasions, Crooks openly said things like, Mueller should be... You were on YouTube threatening to shoot government officials. I sure hope the FBI is monitoring social media for violent nutcases. That exchange is still available on Internet Archive websites. But the FBI didn't see it before the shooting? That's hard to believe.
It is very
on various occasions, Crooks openly said things like Mueller should be hanged for the rest of the Democrats involved in that witch hunt. And I always believed being patriotic was lining up a bunch of socialist views, like the ones who blew Trump, and blasting their uses of ranges in the law. And yet, in early 2020, Crooks seemed to change radically. On January 23rd of that year, he referred to, quote, Trump's stupidity. And he has to mock the concept of the deep state. He suggested
anybody that's unhinged enough to say those crazy things in Trump's defense is just right there to flip a switch immediately. Because that's why you have to absolutely worry, no matter if someone is on your side or not. Like when someone starts talking about those radical, crazy ideas of hurting people and killing people and all of that, it doesn't matter if they like generally agree with you. It's not a good situation at all. And a type of person that's willing to put that type of stuff online is someone that in a moment a switch can hit and they can flip, just like this guy.
It was a code word used by Trump supporters for, quote, anyone who disagrees with the right wing. Suddenly he sounded like an MSNBC commentator. In February of 2020, he called out Trump supporters as, quote, too brainwashed to realize how dumb they were.
Damn, dog, you got enemy suppression, dog.
That same day, he called Trump and his supporters, quote, racist. It was an amazing demonstration. That April, during the peak phase of the coronavirus pandemic, quote, it seems that you people don't understand that sometimes public safety comes before your personal rights. Are you not willing
Fucking blew up your own face, dog.
If so, you are not a patriot. You aren't protecting anything. Around this time, the new left-wing version of Thomas Crooks became very critical of conservative media. He said at one point, quote, going to a Chinese New Year's party in America isn't putting you at risk for coronavirus, because, believe it or not, viruses don't spread through race, like Tucker Carlson probably told you. That May, as state officials across the country overhauled election systems to promote mail-in voting, Crooks attacked Republican concerns about voting.
Yeah, so now the guy that seemingly threatened me is now trying to say how much he hates liberals. You are in real time having the same type of behavior that this person is demonstrating right now. You're doing that in real time in this
team
chat.
is fucking gay, dude.
But I think we should probably just get this person out of here. So, you know, because this dude's got problems.
Voter fraud is, quote, ignorant. 4 months later, in August 2020, his tone shifted even further to the left. He said, quote, I believe the outcome will be irrelevant. In response to the same vote, Crooks issued what sounds a lot like a digital manifesto. Quote, in my opinion, the only way to fight the government is with terrorism-style attacks. Sneak a bomb into an essential building and set it off before anyone sees you.
A human body is so fun.
Any head-to-head fight is suicide, and even ambush or surprise attacks likely aren't going to end well. These remarks were especially notable because they came at the final phase of Crooks' YouTube content. At that point, a new paradigm emerged in it.
And I was always, and this is interesting because I was always told by the mainstream media that it was the right-wing radicalization that sends people off the edge. It's the right-wing radicalization. This seems like left-wing radicalization. And ultimately, it's not about right or left, to be clear. It's about people that need to be helped because they're out of their mind. The problem is that we don't live in a world where the mainstream media likes to address the problem. They like to weaponize one side of the problem so they can build an incorrect narrative about people that don't line up with their views. And this is the danger of mainstream media and Hollywood. Hollywood and big tech and all of that. Like, there are problems that need to be addressed, regardless of ideology or belief or whatever. But the media only wants to address it from one kind of narrow-minded tunnel vision perspective,
What a fucking
so that
joke,
they can
dude.
build their incorrect narrative.
Oh, it's a joke.
Conversation. A user named Willie Tepes, who started pressuring crooks to commit violence. For example, quote, if a gun and a badge is all that is needed, then authority obviously comes from the barrel of a gun. We have more guns than they do. There is no way we can avoid a war at this point, so you better just get used to the idea. We have nothing to lose and everything to win. And the alternative, a global police state, is unacceptable. Nothing in life is simple, but that is no argument against doing it. So who is this Willie Tepes? Unfortunately, we don't know. The FBI hasn't made any mention of him in public, although they certainly know he exists. Just days after the shooting, somebody screenshotted Tepes' YouTube account page, despite the fact he had very few followers. To the extent that he can be traced online now, you can find his username being used on a foreign Antifa website. Those sites link to the Nordic resistance movement, which has been designated.
Boys.
What is my fucking team doing?
They're doing.
This guy's not even looking at me when I'm shooting him, and he just fucking one-shots me.
Oh. He can't be looking at you when he's looking at you, dog.
Like, the fucking first AR, the 433, the bullet spread on that thing, and the recoil together, just, dude, it's unreasonable. Too much bullet spread. With the slow fire rate, recoil, and not even damage. Bro, why does everyone capture the home flag instead of pushing to the flag that they actually have context?
Because, dog, home is where the heart is, dog.
How does he have ammo?
Has a ammo.
The gun has 17 bullets. I hate enemy suppression popping up on my screen. Either do damage or don't fucking tell me anything. It's useless information. Fucking suppressing them, what does that do? Nothing. Literally nothing. It doesn't look Fucking change my class.
All squads, objectives have been marked. Secure and hold those positions. Hostiles are inbound.
Nice, man. Like, what a fucking idiot, man. God, I hate them.
Two more headshots.
Hey, let's fly right to the flag and then go really high so no one can shoot at them. Really smart.
What? So heading really fucking bad. Alright, who here has a mic?
Fucking recoil slightly helps follow the fucking
I need to get closer, I can't fucking see.
Be advised, hostile attack confirmed on Charlie. Defend the marked objective. We have an early advantage. Mission is on target.
What I'm trying to do, I need a headshot. Whoa!
Oh. Does it feel like the days are going by faster?
What the fuck? The fuck? Go ahead. Really?
I wouldn't necessarily say faster.
Nice!
They're just going
Hoping
by.
you got eyes on that enemy tank. Shit. That would defeat the purpose of eyes in the sky.
A terrorist group by the U.S. State Department. That's all we know. We do know, however, that Crooks' online footprint abruptly ends.
Aren't they supposed to be rolling out country of origin on Twitter? So whenever you comment, your country of origin is supposed. So, like for instance, if you super chat it'll say where your currency's from, so you kind of at least have an understanding where somebody's from. But like, aren't they supposed to be doing that on Twitter, rolling that out? Because I do feel that we are in a situation where there are so many people online that are building narratives about the United States and about the West that they've never been here. Shout out to Ian Miles Chong, someone who talks about American politics all day long, and he's never even fucking been here. You know, I hear that's what they're supposed to start doing though on Twitter, but I don't even know if it's gonna be an option or what. I haven't heard any updates about that.
After his encounter with this mysterious figure, Willie Tepes. Regardless of whoever Willie Tepes is or was and his motivated for being looking for, there's no doubt that Crooks was right for recruitment by someone. From early 2019 to mid-2020, as his political media.
Jake says X, you mean? No, Jake, you said a few minutes ago I'm going soft because of my long hair, but no, I'm detonating Twitter, and if that offends you, that's your problem. It's Twitter, and it's always going to be Twitter. I was detonating the fuck out of it. But if you want to call Ellen Page Elliott, go right ahead, but it's Ellen fucking Page, and it's Twitter.
He's revolving. Crooks searched for Trump more than 700 times online. They also searched for Jack Ruby, the man who assassinated Lee Harvey Oswald. He then submitted queries for craziest chemical reactions, running over protesters, best places for mass shooting El Paso, Trump Civil War, Orlando
that doesn't
shooting
even make
reactions,
sense.
firing an AR-15 as fast as possible, fertilizer bomb, how to make napalm, how to make a Molotov cocktail, mass shooting Canada, Oklahoma bombing, and sniper in Dallas shooting. He also searched for American Nazi Party, German National Anthem 1933-1945, Hitler's speeches with subtitles, neo-Nazis, and, quote, why gays need to go.
Hate to brag, but we're pretty confident.
I didn't mean to laugh at that, but it was funny. This fucker's ad read right here. Let's see.
Thank you. So here you have a volatile, troubled, possibly mentally ill young man with a long record of espousing.
I do respect the drift, by the way. So there's the ad read right there. So here it is. Let's let him get the final comments in. We do have to respect the drift, okay?
Money on clinics or visit fees, unlimited visits, and follow-up for extra cost, plus free shipping on all products for up to 5 pets. It sounds amazing, like it couldn't be real, but it actually is real. Visit Dutch.com/Tucker to learn more. Use the code Tucker for $50 off for veterinary care per year. Your dogs, your cats, and your wallet will thank you.
So here you have a volatile, troubled, possibly mentally ill young man with a long record of espousing violence in public. The FBI clearly knew he existed. And then you have, at the very end of his years commenting in public, espousing violence, in exchange with a mysterious figure affiliated with a group that we know is being monitored by the U.S. State Department. It turns out, around the same time that Thomas Crooks was making these searches and posting overt threats of violence against public figures on YouTube, the FBI was issuing private surveillance force to harness the power of mass data collection that would monitor social media for people just like Thomas Crooks. It's hard to imagine that Thomas Crooks was making this post publicly in his own name had not been identified and looked at closely by federal law enforcement.
I start moving and he just
In fact,
somehow can
it's
still
impossible
fucking hit
to
me in the head.
imagine.
Like,
What do we know?
Jenna for $100 says, here, go get checked for rabies since you've decided to acknowledge the rabid trolls. I have entertained them a little more than normal today, haven't I? I have. Thank you, Jenna. Hail to you. Good to see you here. I have acknowledged them a little more than normal. You're right. I'll hold off.
Well, we know that the FBI had access to these YouTube clips rather than giving us valuable information about them, giving us a sense of why Thomas Crooks did what he did. They used a selective read of those comments to lie about what Thomas Crooks was thinking. 2.5 weeks after the attack on July 30th, a source familiar with the investigation told CNN that, quote, federal investigators are looking into a YouTube account possibly connected to Crooks in which the user espoused political violence as well as anti-Semitic and anti-Christian themes. Of course, he wasn't possibly connected to Thomas Crooks, as the FBI knew full well it was Thomas Crooks' account. There was never any question. And yet the same day, the FBI's then deputy director made the same dishonest claim before Congress. Then FBI Director Christian Wray publicly questioned whether Trump was even shot.
With respect to...
I remember this. I remember because he talks about shrapnel, and this was a narrative that the left started to build a lot, where, and then you started to see all of the zombies online running with it, that it was all just a setup. Like, it was all, they set the whole thing up, and then you're like, dude, somebody died. Literally, someone died. There is a father that died, a husband that died, and these idiots, pronouns and bio idiots, just this BS.
Former President Trump, there's been some question about whether or not it's bullet or shrapnel.
February 2025, that, quote, the FBI has obstructed efforts to solve the mystery of why who left no manifesto, did what he did. His facts left local law enforcement as well as Crooks' former friends, classmates, and teachers frustrated. The level of lying and obstruction is shocking. Less than a month after the shooting, Congressman Clay Higgins of Louisiana, a former police officer, traveled to Butler to conduct his own investigation into what happened. When he arrived, he discovered a disturbing fact. The FBI released Crooks' body for cremation 10 days after July 13th. This wasn't known to the public until Higgins arrived in Butler on August 5th.
There's a lot of things out there that you could chalk up to being like sensationalized and all of that. I think that this is a serious situation that if you just are looking at this as objectively as possible, you should be beyond frustrated that we are here over a year now removed from this. Trump won the election. His FBI is in place, and none of these questions have been answered. None of these details have been made widely public. Why? Explain this.
77 meters away, you can fucking
at 100%
be like that?
Gomez, we the people need to know. We need to know.
Dude, that is
we
horseshit.
need answers. We deserve answers. This was the biggest story we have seen to date, outside of probably 9/11, when the former president of the United States and the front runner to become president of the United States again.
Wow, you
with
didn't even
an
have to fucking
assassination
headshot
on
me?
national
Yeah,
TV.
you can fuck right off. I was full health.
And then not long after, I can't remember how much
fucking
longer it
cuck.
was, that
Whoa.
he had
That's
another
not
assassination attempt
nice,
in Florida.
dog.
And like I went to the Republican National Convention
Wow.
in Milwaukee, I think is where it was. So right after, a few days after this assassination attempt, I was there. And I remember being a little uneasy because I'm like, I don't know what the hell's about to happen. But I would anticipate that security's probably going to be higher than, than normal. And it absolutely was. And so it's here we are with no answers, no details, no nothing.
Then, the coroner told the congressman, quote, he would never have released Crooks' body to the family for cremation or burial without specific permission from the FBI. The timing of Crooks' cremation is notable. The day Crooks' body was burned was also the day the House Homeland Security and Oversight Committees had begun their investigations into the shooting. The fact the body was cremated made it impossible for investigators outside the FBI to verify coroner and autopsy. You can't do the autopsy. This action by the FBI.
And here's what's the problem with the whole story here is that there's going to be a lot of anti-Tucker people that are going to be trying to poke holes in everything Tucker is saying here. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, like you should be asking questions from all perspectives, the bottom line is what's more concerning? Maybe Tucker having a few things that he overlooked or maybe over-dramatized in this story, or the fact that our own FBI has not given us these answers yet. I think it's far worse that our own FBI hasn't done anything yet.
FBI can only be described by any reasonable man as an obstruction to any following investigative effort. Another notable detail is that photos from the day after the shooting show an FBI agent cruising down the scene with stunned. High-level intelligence officials and congressional sources
What?
told
There's a
us
fucking
this is
tower up
very
there,
strange.
man?
That the FBI usually hires out
Holy
crime.
shit.
Somebody
What
in
a
the chat says
fucking
you have
faggot
problems,
loser.
lol.
Like, actually, what a
And?
fucking faggot loser.
I mean, are you breaking news? Literally everybody that watches me knows that I have problems. So what problems specifically are you talking about? Because there's a laundry list of problems I have. So which specifically? You gotta be more specific, bro. Come on.
We've seen cleanup of third-party contractors. In this case, they did it themselves, leaving no blood, no tissue for anyone else to analyze. In the photo, the agent's shirt says he's from the Technical Hazards Response Unit that collects traditional forensic containing hazardous.
Oh, not you, Jeremy. I'm referring to the Rye guy. It's always abused. Oh, okay. Well, I do have a job, to be fair.
Period. After the shoot, the FBI sent Trump's phone to the Bureau's laboratory in Virginia. Agents there were able to open it in less than 40 minutes using technology from Israeli tech firm Celebrate. According to the Post, FBI officials who served under President Biden accessed Crooks' phone, computer, and his encrypted messaging in Belgium, New Zealand, and Germany. Yet none of the online activity the FBI has discovered was referred to in any way in the final congressional report in December of 2024.
By the way, why do we still know nothing about that guy in Butler? What's going on?
That was a good question, a question that most people thought would be answered by the new administration. Within weeks of retaking office, Donald Trump told the New York Post's Miranda Devine that he had, quote, ordered the Secret Service on Friday to provide him every bit of information about his two would-be assassins.
Two assassination attempts. One, obviously, where you got hit by that bullet in Butler. There's a lot of frustration that we still don't know about that shooter in Butler, and we don't know about his communications. We get stonewalled all the time asking questions about it. Is there frustration on your part? Will we get transparency? Will we know the bottom line story?
It's very interesting because we have culture. Having Pam is incredible. Having Cass is incredible. And they're doing a great job. They do recognize they're doing a great job. And you're the president. And I know. I'm relying on my people to tell me what it is.
But his people insist there's nothing there.
How come we don't have more information on the assassination attempts on President Trump?
Where Trump said it himself, I'm relying on my people to tell me what's going on. And they are not doing that. And I remember this interview right here because Dan Bongino says that he wishes that they had more information to give us. And it's like, dude, I talk to a lot of people that don't understand the online world every day. Very smart people, very successful people, and they just don't understand this world. They don't get it. You know, there's just so many random things about the online world that your average person doesn't understand. Do you know who does understand the online world? Dan Bongino understands the online world. Dan Bongino had one of the biggest shows on the entire internet. He knows about the internet. He knows about optics. He knows how everything plays. He knows how people overreact to certain things. He knows this world extremely well. So does Pat Patel, maybe to a lesser extent, but Bongino certainly knows it. So for Bongino to see what he says right here in this interview is absolutely unacceptable. So it leads people to the speculation that these guys have been compromised. Not saying
Whoa!
but it's
Language!
ask those questions and make those assumptions. And I think it's a fair assumption when we've seen how they behave prior to getting listen, right here.
Two reasons. Two open, ongoing prosecutions. But we have personally invested our time in making sure that we have looked at any possible international connections to terrorism and adversaries alike. And we've both been down to Quantico. We've both done the laboratory testing. We've both seen the explosive analysis. We've both seen the firearm physically altered. We are all in on these investigations.
Are we going to be surprised at what you learned?
You know what, Maria? Cash is not kidding.
This is what I'm talking about right here. This is a weird answer. Again, she says, are people going to be surprised at what we've learned?
And my people to tell me.
On the assassination attempts on President Trump.
There's two reasons. Two open, ongoing prosecutions. But we have personally invested our time in making sure that we have looked at any possible.
Why is it pushing me away from the
to
fucking
terrorism
wall,
and
man?
adversaries alike, and we've both been down to Quantico.
My
We've
God.
both done the laboratory testing. We've both seen the
Whoa.
explosives analysis.
Shit is
We've
so
both seen the
stupid.
firearm physically held it. We are all in on these investigations.
So I lay down to not get hit, and then it pushes me into the line of fire. Like,
You know what, Maria?
there's one game I can name that
Not
would
that we personally brief extensively on every single detail, nugget, tendril in this case. One is actively in court right now, so out of respect for the case, it's probably more appropriate that I stay quiet on that. However, I'm not going to tell people what they want to hear. I'm going to tell you the truth, and whether you like it or not is up to you. But there was a big explosive there, right? Given my history as a Secret Service agent and my personal friendship as a director does with the president, give me one logical, sensible reason we would not have. If you can think of one, there isn't. There isn't. There in some of these cases that you're looking for is not there.
What a baffling thing to say.
I want to like Bongino and Cash. I really do.
Lock on ammo! Who's got spare?
But that answer is just not, that's not a good answer, man. It's a terrible answer.
Thomas Crooks is dead, of course. There's no trial against Thomas Crooks. And by the way, politically speaking, this wasn't an accident. We know that because the director of the FBI said the same thing once again under oath in front of Congress in September.
When your predecessor sat right there in that seat a couple years last year in a committee here, I'm going to ask a very detailed question about Matthew Thomas, the shooter responsible for the assassination attempt on President Trump's life. I didn't get an answer from Chris Wray that day, and I submitted written questions to the FBI to the record of this committee, and I want to resubmit those questions today because I think we're still waiting answers to those questions. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to submit them to the record, please. I'd like to ask you, sir, and the FBI and your leadership to respond to these questions and can you commit to doing that?
That's the only job.
But if it's true that there's nothing here,
I'm done.
the
Need
FBI
ammo.
is very strange at showing it.
Why not
In
put it out
July
there?
of
You done
2024, a bipartisan group of senators led by Republican Senator Ron
Wants to get
Johnson
out of the fight.
sent a letter, quote, requesting records related to the July 13th, 2024 assassination attempt. Fully a year later, the FBI still had not responded. What is this about? This summer, Senator Johnson issued a new subpoena, noting that, quote, nearly a year after the assassination attempt and the initiation of the subcommittee's investigation, the FBI repeatedly failed to produce the subcommittee records and information critical to its investigation. In the subpoena, they demanded pictures and images related to the assassination, video, for instance, records related to FBI interviews, and notably, all records referring or relating to any of Thomas Crooks' electronic devices, digital or financial accounts, or online searches.
What are you telling us?
And this is where it's like, it feels like the same story, even though you have a different, administration now, it feels like the same type of behavior. It feels like the same mindset from
See,
one
you don't have to push
FBI
up.
to
Don't push up.
the next.
We have the spawn trap. We're gonna win the
Doesn't feel like
game.
anything's changed.
I am totally unsatisfied. I am totally unsatisfied. You had a person with a modern rifle, modern scope rifle at 130 yards who shot at the former commander-in-chief of the United States and a guy who was supposed to be, by all accounts, at that
shooter. The guy looks like he was 14 years old in the picture. We know nothing about him. I know nothing about him. Right? And I am totally unsatisfied with the result. And I think a lot of Americans are unsatisfied with the result. And I think we better get to the bottom of exactly what's happening.
Are you telling me there's a conspiracy here that you believe that Eric Trump believes resulted in the assassination attempt?
Yes, I think they tried to kill my father because they did not want his voice on that stage.
Unfortunately, the reality is...
Now, this part that they're about to talk about, if everything that Tucker Carlson, and maybe it's already been revealed and I just wasn't aware of it, but if everything that Tucker Carlson reveals right here, in this next segment, this is all confirmed. This is all true. This is fucking terrifying. The title is Thomas Crook's Lucky Day. Now, I know a lot of this was.
See how they're capturing E?
Some of these things I have not heard, but what he's about to talk about.
The FBI, as of today, is not only stonewalling, but is actively preventing an honest look at what happened in Butler. Within days of the shooting, FBI agents collected all the relevant surveillance.
Bro, did they capture E before you guys fucking pushed, you actual retards? Fucking horror faggot. Dog, I was 28-1. Dude, such a good game if they wouldn't fucking push, man. Like, I don't understand why people just want to fucking push flags. We have them fucking perfectly sponsored. That's one of the best fucking sponsorship I've seen on this. And they just push. Like, do people have OCD if they're not constantly capturing flags that they're going to lose?
I think so, dog.
Is that how stupid people are on this game? He's right there, dude. He's right there! Medic! Infected retard. Oh my god, dude.
I need a fucking medic!
Dude, am I on... I have to be on drugs.
Need a medic! Be advised, Delta is under attack. I'm fucking hit!
We've lost control of objective Charlie.
Oh, now they have all the flags. Now they have almost all the flags. They're like... I don't know what to do, man. I need to be fucking... 1v4 people. The team is letting them cap all the flags.
We are moving on objective Charlie. Alright, we now hold 4 objectives. Keep pushing, troops. Our forces are attacking objective Charlie. Be advised, we need attack support at the marked objective. We are still controlling the fight. Keep it going. Charlie has been neutralized.
Oh, dude, I was 44-2. Holy fuck, dude. Or 44-3, whatever the fuck.
Move to attack the marked objective.
Run back!
Submachine guns. Literally couldn't get a bullet on them. That's how fast they kill.
Maintain control.
Watch my six! Frag out! We are moving on objective Alpha.
Oh, my RPG go.
Surveillance footage. That includes footage from local businesses, the state police, and critically, the gun range where Thomas Crooks trained. Did he train alone? We don't know, because to this day, the FBI refuses to release the footage. They confirmed it exists. They confirmed the existence of one gaming account, and then publicly said a few days later the account wasn't real. Is that incompetence, or are they lying? Within a day of the shooting, the social media companies that hosted Crooks' comments took his accounts offline. In some cases, the records of those comments in the Internet Archive were also erased. Did the FBI order that too? What we do know is that on the day of the attacks, Thomas Crooks got extremely lucky.
I don't think anyone, and Candace is wrong for investigating Charlie Kirshner. I don't think anyone said she's wrong. I think people are frustrated that she makes so many insane assumptions and direct and indirect accusations without backing them up with absolutely anything. That is why people are frustrated. No one is saying she's wrong for investigating. People are saying she's wrong for all the shit that she's saying without having anything to back it up. She says a lot of shit without backing it up. A lot of shit. And she's free to do that, but that's why people are frustrated with her.
Miraculously lucky. After he arrived at the Butler County Fairgrounds on the morning of the shooting, Thomas Crooks conducted surveillance by flying his drone over the rally site. He flew that drone for 11 minutes. It just so happened the Secret Service's anti-drone system were down at exactly the same moment.
Do you want to repeat that one more time, Tucker? You want to repeat that one more time, Tucker, for the people in the back? Listen closely.
Thomas Crooks conducted surveillance by flying his drone over the rally site. He flew that drone for 11 minutes. It just so happened the Secret Service's anti-drone system were down at exactly the same moment.
I will just say, if this is true, just wait, because there's so many pieces to the puzzle.
What are the odds? Later that afternoon, police officers saw Crooks moving with a backpack and a rangefinder. They identified him as a suspicious person, which he clearly was, but quickly lost track of him. And so Crooks.
Okay, so I know we have the internet detectives in the chat. People are like, we already knew this. Shut the fuck up. We didn't know everything that Tucker Carlson has pieced together. It's about the whole entire scope of the situation. It's about the online footprint. It's about the radicalization, how this dude went.
Yo, dog, I had a piece of pumpkin cake today, dog.
What's the difference between pumpkin cake and pumpkin pie?
That one's cake and the other one's pie. I don't really
Nice. Nice.
That's like saying what's the difference between a slushie or a smoothie and juice.
Fucking faggot still didn't start the goddamn Sith fucking campaign, dude.
Yeah, dog, you want to see a Sith baddie, dog?
Fucking retard's incapable of fucking playing the game with the fucking the Sith. Fucking faggots in the firing range.
That's what happens sometimes. Deedle deedle.
Went from a unhinged Trump supporter to an unhinged leftist, and how we have not had that all pieced together for us. It's about understanding how the former FBI and the current FBI seemingly are the same FBI. It's about putting all of that together, then leading us to this point to where now you're putting all of this other stuff that we heard, and it creates a massive story of questions. It's not about, well, I knew this, or I knew that thing. It's about putting the whole story together. This is the TikTok world of people. We're like, bro, I already knew that, bro. It's like,
Operation
shut the fuck up. Go watch TikTok.
Climbed to the top of the American Glass Research Building. That happened to be the only building in the area that did not have a video surveillance system. It was also, remarkably, inexplicably, outside the Secret Service's security perimeter, despite the fact it was very close to the stage. 2 local police officers assigned to the area saw left early. At 6
I already knew that, so sorry, bro. I'm not watching video anymore, because I knew that, bro. Talk about we already knew that one piece of information, bro.
Yeah. Opened fire from the rooftop.
Take a look what happened.
Within the vacuum left by the FBI and its total unwillingness to explain what happened, the media tried to leverage the shooting to serve its own political ends. On ABC, we learned that this happened because white men own guns.
It was, you know, a 20-year-old lone wolf, white,
This fucking faggot retard, man.
with easy access to a gun. And
It's interesting. I wonder if what is her name? Anna Navarro? Is that her name? And by the way, Ana Navarro has had TDS.
You still there, Doug?
Since early.
Yeah.
As soon as Trump started to flirt with the idea of this chick has been unhinged as hell. But it's interesting that she said a whacked out white guy. Okay. Be interesting if you use that same language with a different race.
We have to have a conversation about that.
And within days of the shooting, U.S. intelligence officials started reaching about the supposed target by the Iranian government to kill Trump. There was never any evidence that if we were planning a regime change war against Trump, we might play war.
It's breaking news that we are reporting from 3 U.S. officials who have been briefed on the matter. The U.S. obtained intelligence in recent weeks about an Iranian plot to assassinate Donald Trump.
Well, I do remember this part. By the logic of the TikTok kids, then the whole thing is discounted now because we already knew this. But as I say, the whole point is now that we're seeing the whole picture and we learn about this story that we were already aware of with the story about the Iranian plot. Again, what do they make us? Do they make us look in this direction? What are they trying to make us stop thinking about? Why do you want us to look in that direction? The official narrative is, Iranian plot. So it's like, what are they trying to make us not pay attention to?
The stone, the liar, the persistent unwillingness to explain anything. All of it makes you wonder, what are they thinking? If the leadership of the FBI and the DOJ had any desire whatsoever to prove to the public that there's in fact nothing there, they could do that. But first they would have to answer this question. Was Thomas Cook known to federal law enforcement before the shooting? Was he known to local law enforcement? And if
why does Trump want to redirect our attention? Epstein files. What is he hiding? Yeah, man. You're good. Correct. What is he hiding?
Not. Why not? Who is really threatened? And was he known to federal law enforcement?
900 meters, telling you the fucking missile can't reach 900 meters.
Government. And if so, then on the time of the shooting, did the FBI have assets inside those organizations? If Crooks wasn't known to anyone in authority before the shooting, how was he able to post hundreds of violent extremist comments under his real name between 2019 and 2020 without being detected by law enforcement or intel agencies at the time we know they were monitoring social media? Were those comments, including specific assassination threats against specific public officials, ever reported to YouTube? Other users know. Did YouTube know? Why is the FBI telling us that they'll release this information, quote, after the trial, when there is no trial? Why did an FBI...
It's true. Like, what trial? They do keep bringing up that they can't comment on this because of the trial. But this is like, what trial? Has there ever been a trial that has stopped them from commenting on this? I don't know of a trial. What trial are you talking about?
Agent from the Technical Hazards Response Unit closed down the crime scene the day after the attack. That seems very strange. What happened on the roof of the National Press Research Building for the 10 seconds after Crooks' last shot until he was killed by the Secret Service? Does the FBI have surveillance footage of Thomas Crooks shooting that day? Was the FBI the medical examiner's autopsy? Are there still blood samples? Can they be examined by outside authorities? When Congress demanded the autopsy, did the FBI restrict what the examiner could tell Congress? When the FBI cleared the corners to release Crooks' body from did they keep tissue samples, brain tissue samples, spinal cord samples, or spinal fluid samples? Law enforcement sources told us that a typical investigation for a crime of this type would be limited to those samples. If the FBI didn't, why not? Who made that decision to destroy what could be Who are those agents, and did any of them at any time have any contact with Thomas Crooks? Who did he train with exactly, and why can't we know? He's taking drugs that might have turned up in the toxicology.
Yeah. Oh, you think they stole it?
Like, these are the most basic questions that we should be able to have information to. Why not? Again, the former president of the United States of America and the front runner for the Republican nomination. No, he was the front runner for presidency at that time, but he was already the Republican nominee. So the Republican nominee is front runner to become president again, the most famous human being on the planet. And we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing. Holy shit, I've been exposed. I've been trying to keep it secret, but a random account says Jeremy's Mossad. Dude, I've been trying to keep it a secret. I can't keep it a secret when you say it in my chat and I highlight it for everyone to see. How do you expect me to keep it a secret?
On what date specifically did FBI agents stop investigating Thomas Crooks' apartment in Fresno? When the former deputy director of the FBI, Paul Bate, suggested to Congress that Crooks was a right-winger, when he clearly wasn't. Was the FBI aware of his public comments before the shooting, many of which
How many
openly
fucking
violent,
bullets, man?
including specific assassination attempts involving public officials? Who was Thomas Crooks in communication with in the days before the attack? What does his burner phone show? And in fact, why did he have a burner phone? Who are the government officials trying to link Iran to the shooting? Why did the FBI suggest that he had no digital footprint in the first place when the FBI had a great deal of evidence, hundreds and hundreds of comments from his digital activity? And what's on the other dozen accounts that the FBI clearly had access to? How long had Thomas Crooks been planning to commit an assassination? If there's nothing there, if they tell you this is just a lone nut who gave no indication he might do this, then what is stopping the FBI from at least giving the facts to Congress? Because if there's nothing there, these should be very easy questions to answer.
I got a feeling that a lot of people are going to be pissed off at Tucker Carlson right now. And the right-wing response, the conservative influencer class, I'm very interested how they're going to respond to this video. Right now, this video has 383,000 views in 7 hours. It's probably tracking well over that. It's probably around 500,000 with real-time views. So I'll be very interested to see how it plays out with the influencers, because obviously you have a lot of people that are anti-Tucker Carlson right now. You have the pro-Tucker Carlson side. So, like, this is, I think this is a very important story, regardless as to where you land on Tucker Carlson. And I think a lot of people hopefully should start talking about this. And if there are holes to poke in what Tucker is saying, I welcome that as well. But the conversation being started is the crucial part of it. And I want to see how this conversation kind of moves it beyond that. But I thought it's a great video. Chat, or mods, you can link it in the chat. So. President.
That was worse than the Kamala thing with CBS and 60 Minutes.
How far will you push it? Because they haven't offered, as our understanding is, they've offered no money whatsoever. They've apologized in a letter, but they haven't offered you a penny in compensation. There was this figure of $1 billion that you may be pursuing.
I think I have an obligation to do it. Look, I'm not looking to get into lawsuits, but I think I have an obligation to do it. This was so egregious. If you don't do it, you don't stop it from happening again with other people. I think you probably have an obligation. I'd like to find out why they did it, so bad. Yeah. Who thinks like this? And I wonder if they've done it. We'll find this out. The nice part about litigation is we'll find out how many times have they done it to other people. Maybe they did it to me quite a bit.
And on top of that, President Trump confirms he'll be suing the BBC for between $1 billion and $5 billion as soon as next week. This is after it was revealed that the British outlet intentionally edited his J6 speech to make it sound like he was inciting violence. $1 billion.
We need to capture and hold the objectives. Guns up. Let's go.
They say they don't pay compensation.
Hold the battle. Good work.
We'll sue them from anywhere between $1 billion and $5 billion. Let's freaking go. So, hey, listen. This is it right here. Okay, this is the definition of this right here. There it is. And Jay Hailstorm. So thank you, Hailstorm, for that. Okay, so I can't do anything right now on my. I can't get to my clips or anything right now. StreamYard is just terrible. What the hell is going on with StreamYard these days? I can't do anything with StreamYard. Panky Proton says, in the Tucker video earlier, why do Cash and Dan always seem so nervous? Odd. They do seem nervous. You're right about that. It's been a long year. Muted Tax. Oracle of Doom for 1222 says, to continue this debate, sugar is 8 times more addictive than cocaine. Should we ban sugar? Just saying. Hail Cobra Commander. Hail the 199. IDOS mobilize. Exactly my point. Thank you. That's exactly my point.
He's already fucking preaming that random rock that
there's a lot of things that are not good for you. But it's all about moderation,
I wonder how much damage
which
I do
I'm
with
not very
snipers
good
versus how
at, by
many
the
kills I
way.
get.
But that is still an individual choice,
probably like
and if you don't make
10,000
good
to 1.
individual choices, a lot of things can be very bad. Packet Proton says Value Renegade did 10 minutes on show muted. All good. That sounds like something Value Renegade would do. It definitely does. Eric says a professional, do not try this at home. Vault 95 says bailed on Beardo and Mike. Bailed again for CobraCast 199. I'll be playing with those guys a little bit later, so we'll see how long it takes me to switch over to Fortnite. I don't know yet. MAGA Cracker Mike says the left is right, guys. Trump is going to leave office with massively more wealth than when he went in for a second time, suing all these lying mother effers. Yes, he is. Net Stealer says, hey, Jeremy, $2 for the grift, $3 for the inevitable defense lawyer you will need in the future. Thank you so much. Okay, now, check this out. This news just broke. Breaking in a stunning move, President Trump withdraws endorsement for Marjorie Taylor Greene and says he will primary her out of Congress. Holy shit. POTUS says Greene has ignored the wins and complain. Well, I mean...
Damn, dog.
Sounds like a woman. So, right here it is, though. I withdraw my support and endorsement of Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene of the great state of Georgia. Over the past few weeks, despite my creating record achievements for our country, including a total and complete victory of the shutdown, closed borders, low taxes, no men and women's sports, and transgender for everyone, ending DEI, stopping Biden's record-setting inflation, blah, blah, blah. You know, he just goes all over his wins.
You there?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll probably say something like, this is not like just like
you're not going to create the character.
This is not like directed towards AG. It's more like, I guess, like how Pred was performing due to like, I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, maybe I could say something like that. And if it's asked, I'm fucking better. Again, talking about the AG situation, he just did what was best for not only our team but for himself. I do believe that we made this decision to
make way for the king of teams.
It's like we got rid of Pred to help AG, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So he understands that as well, and we're looking out for him just because he's still our brother at the end of the day. One chance we have a special relationship, a special bond, and even if we don't play again, it's something that will last forever. And I do hope that he's making
that's not fair.
Taking care of the things that he has to. It's his personal life. He knows what he has to do. So wishing the best for him.
Obviously, just me caring
suppose
for
I could
not
lower
just him
myself
as a
to do
player and
this.
a teammate, but just him as a person. And I really didn't mean it. Like, we had to give up Pred to get AG back, so it was just one of those where we knew we had to just bench the player, but not necessarily the person, just so he could come back to the person we knew he was.
Winning champs is you just get bonded. Like, it just feels like this is a different type of bond with like your team. You just become brothers. Like, and so like going into the next year, I'm just as confident as ever. And obviously, these first early days don't feel like us, and that's like what scares me most. Is like obviously people look at chance winners and think complacency, and it didn't really feel like complacency. It just felt like we just wanted a late start to the season, if the best way to put it, in my opinion. And it didn't feel good having to make a change. It just felt like we weren't focused and we weren't coming to play.
Ken, I mean, obviously he like cares about like practice and he cares about how people are and stuff like that, and I was super on board.
I think it needed to happen. I feel like when him and AG, like mainly AG, like really figured it out, like the end of the year champs, like that was great. But it was like I feel like we didn't always like get that version of him, which sucks because I do think he's talented and I think we gave him lots of chances, but we just needed something different from him.
My immediate reaction when we started talking about parting ways with Pred was like, fuck, I knew I should have picked up Hydra. But yeah, it was like a damned if you do, damned if you don't. And I almost wanted to talk about it like later on in the year where I said, guys, if I would have dropped Kenny and if I would have dropped Pred to pick up Scrap and to pick up Hydra while simultaneously not allowing another super team to be formed, those two dudes didn't team together until this past year. So I could have prevented that. But people would have been mad. It was the wrong thing to do. What if those egos didn't get along? What if the way Hydra plays doesn't unlock Shotzi? What if the way that Pred unlocks Shotzi? What if the way that Scrap plays, although a little bit faster than Brandon, he falls into just playing like Brandon? We don't know. And I guess we'll never know.
Bro, I'm telling you, I was watching 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago I was watching the 8s for Kyler, and I was texting Ken. I'm like, we're about to be chowing. This guy's chowing, bro.
This guy, he's flying.
He's got no respect.
Honestly, feeling great because I feel like Kyler brings a lot of energy to the team. Definitely losing some energy, but gaining some energy at the same time. So I feel like Kyler's gonna bring a little new light to our practice, and I feel like we'll actually be going super hard. So I definitely like Kyler. I team with Kyler a bit, but it's obviously a different environment for Kyler here, and I can tell. So I'm just excited to practice with him because I know he's coming to go hard. He's trying to show off, so it might lead us in the right direction. That's what I think.
Doing some administrative stuff, trying to get this running. Scrim starting in about 10 minutes. So playing with our new fourth, see how it goes.
I got you. Because then JP and Roger want to know when they can notify the league on other elements. Right?
Yeah, as soon as it's signed, we can send us the
Okay.
Dude, the noob. What's up, man?
And they're swapping your desk.
I'm here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man.
It was supposed to be before.
It's the noob.
Fucking noob, man.
The fucking noob, dude.
How does it feel?
Yo, is that Velcro shit?
Awesome interview shit.
I actually don't know.
I mean, I'm just excited,
I
man.
just think of it
I
as
think it is actually.
Well, we never played in this room. Huh. Wait, what was the last? I didn't play here. This is my first time here.
Wait, the last time? Oh, this office?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, we played. Oh yeah, we played in the Dallas one, bro.
I've never been here.
Yeah, that office curse. It's cursed.
You hated that shit.
Oh yeah, remember? Yeah, remember? You actually hated that shit.
Oh.
Towards the end, but that's why we moved.
And then we
start fucking with shit, that they.
Yeah.
All you need is like one good day.
They're like, wait, Brent, you kind of like downtown? We're gonna go back here. Well, yeah, we do the Pledge of Allegiance before practice.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone stand up. We're gonna do the Pledge of Allegiance real quick.
And then out of the corner, a flag just dropped.
Bro, we've been watching. That would be fucking hilarious. You know, by the way, Kyler, starting last year, we actually started doing the Pledge of Allegiance before practice, so everyone just stands up.
Laughing because I was like, we should make a joke and like.
We should make a joke and fuck with Brandon.
We
Check him out for his first
We
group.
were gonna mess with Kyler and act like we did like the Pledge of Allegiance before practice every day.
Everyone plays on different shit. What?
You see Zuma?
Oh yeah, he knows. Yeah. Everyone's in shock. I mean, listen, bro. Like, everything is outside the game. I'm not gonna speak on it. So yeah, everything's outside the game. I love AG, bro. Just put it like that. So, if we're not gonna say anything, then.
If anything, we should just do like an announcement on my stream. Yeah, you should. And then I'll run Max up.
Hey, you should show the process cam you uploaded on YouTube last night.
Listen. My editor. I promise you, my editor doesn't know. I promise you, he doesn't. If Alex, you could literally vouch for this. But wait, Kyler, look at my shirt real quick. It's inconvenient that the fact that my editor just posted this literally 14 hours ago, or 15 hours ago. It is me and you.
That's a leak right there.
Wait, JP, did you add?
Yeah. Tell me that shit don't look cool though.
Leaks he lives on.
That shit is crazy.
Holy fuck, man. He's just not on one. This is visual.
Join the shit. I want people to leak this shit. I don't give a fuck. They can't even leak it. It's just 5 of us. No, they can see. They can see this.
No, they can't. Put the camera on me. This is incredible. Teach texted me. I promise you this gets out within the next 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah, you're like this guy here. You're like first date.
You know how Hex said that you guys need like 24 hours to talk about if it's going to be a bench or a drop?
Yeah.
AG's asking as well. Do you think you need like 24 hours still?
Yeah, I need.
Till tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
This guy right here?
Yeah, because I knew we were missing one. I was wondering.
Bro, I'm not even joking. Look, he's AFK. Like, he just AFK. Like, he's number 6.
You don't want to miss this.
Haven't you heard? I'm the Wicked Witch of the West.
That yes to credit from Capital One allowed me to regrow my credit strength. My daughters are in their 20s, starting out, renting places. We're able to help them. Capital One's belief helped me have confidence in myself.
How we feeling, Tyler? Day one.
Bro, this shit's crazy. I feel good. Just happy to be here for sure. Definitely.
Today was actually like some productive ass practice. I feel like I thought that was like a dream for a minute to have productive practice, but now it's actually alive.
That dream is crazy.
I'm not blaming it all on one person, but
that red car felt like a match, bro. I swear to God, like I was getting gassed. I was like,
I was getting gassed. I was gassed for the comeback on the fucking the Miami one was crazy. I was like, holy fuck.
I forgot about
that. Remember the same scenario the other day?
Right,
Remember?
Give you an option between 3 colors. This, I can't really find like a pale white, which I wish I could. But there's like this one's like a purplish, but it's that one, and then one of these two. Better than the red, unfortunately.
Yeah, go with that like white pinkish one or whatever.
This one or
yeah.
This one? I wish I could go like pure white, but you can't.
Fucking racist.
Nice. Dude, the color makes the face look different. It's weird.
Like, I'm at the hill.
Yeah, literally, I just run the guy in the hill. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's happening.
That was actually lit.
With Hook, when he came back, and I said, dude, something keeps bringing you back. The first podcast that he appeared on when he came back, I say it. I'm like, hey, something keeps bringing you back.
I feel like we didn't get to show how good we were. Definitely. But that's okay. It's okay. That shit also, I feel like that's normal in all sports. Some teams don't reach their potential, they don't reach it. We didn't. So, yeah, I guess that's it.
He and I have this understanding where we have like this side conversation. I was like, yo, you know, you have unfinished business with the logo. What that is, I don't know what it is, but something keeps bringing you back to this orbit.
Ready for the boys to play, man.
Really Kyler's nasty, bro. Like even in MW2, like Kyler was gross,
Nah, yeah.
and now even.
Nah, I even told him straight up yesterday. I was like, dude, like playing with you, like just by like obviously like it's a small sample, like 2 days, but I feel like the biggest difference with him, and I told him this, was like you just seem more just confident in your game.
But I'm excited to watch you guys play, man. Again, we've seen you and Kyler in MW2. Fell a little bit short of champs, but obviously it was like one misstep. I'm excited to see how you guys do in this game.
That's 4. I'm not beat you, bros. Nice, good fucking.
What the fuck is shit, baby?
Let's go, baby.
This shit, baby.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, Brandon. Let's fucking go, man.
IB, bro. Yo, I'm telling you right now, I might have just found a hack. Bro, I'm actually so doped up. I swear to God.
Bro, the pace is like insane.
Bro,
it is insane.
We win shit. We win shit. Yeah, we win shit.
The pace is just insane right now. Yeah, it's only the beginning.
The Hyundai Tucson Hybrid helps you navigate different terrain and weather with a spacious interior and available panoramic sunroof.
Screen printing, not for small batches. Sublimation, imperfect colors, DTG, fabric limits, DTF, always works.
Did you guys just see that?
Oh, it's fucking good.
Nice.
Fucking shit, bro. Fucking shit, bro.
Good shot.
Let's go, man. If I lose that, then just take the Porsche away. Alright. Now the car, come on. Yeah. Go to the fucking car. We gotta go outside, guys. Everybody, no interview.
I'm the big ice man. Come on.
Good shit, Kyler. That's fucking elite.
Are they looking for that shot? Mitch?
Nah. Low key.
Holy fuck. Where's this shit at?
God damn, that's the AR duo right there. That shit looks so raw. Look at us. I like that, Raj. Nice little parking right there. Reverse park? Like that.
That actually is so
Oh
good.
my god.
It's clean.
Jeez.
This shit is, bro. Look at this. We have, that's it. It's the AR duo right here. Then we're gonna have the Tesla. We're gonna have Ant's Tesla.
There's gotta be the cleanest set of cars in the league, bro.
100%.
Why is that an invalid name? I fucking hate that shit.
Nah, you gotta start it up. I gotta hear it.
I can't even see what it is. What is it?
Why can't you see it?
So I have it on my phone. It's small.
That's just dirty.
What, you too fucking embarrassed to say your retard fucking name, dude? Nice.
Damn, it's talking to me right now. It's talking. Smoke, okay. For aura. This smoke is for aura. This shit is so fire. I can't wait to try this shit later. I'm gone later. Damn. That's probably not healthy for you, but I love the smell of gas.
I'm like a little kid right now. It's like Christmas is coming up. This is my own Christmas present. You know what I mean?
Nice, man. Good shit, baby. Really take that corner. You are fucking dog shit. Fucking shit stains can't kill me. Good shit, man. Good shit.
I mean, I was just.
I'm down to all the halls. Like,
Let's do it. I'm gonna take a top up. I'm gonna take a top up.
I'm going bottom line, and I'll late pick up you.
That's fine. I'll pick it back.
Unless Sam's going.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I'm jiggling bottom. Nothing bottom.
Nothing.
Yo, what's in secret?
They might be it.
They're gonna be
I still want secret.
Yeah, they might be it. They might be it. Said one guy's.
Good job, BB. On BB. Two B. Go on. Nice. I'm coming. Shot shit back.
One guy's I think top
You gotta shot shit back.
Want shot?
I think we shot. I got it wrong. We're gonna give it up, bro.
It might have hit like our opener.
It's too late, but they just ran back. Two drive by. I saw them. They're gonna come back.
I'm gonna get map control.
I'm going high drive lane, but I'm probably gonna see good. Come to you.
I'm top.
Probably gonna see good. Okay. Oh my god. I'm open. I'm set open. The late y'all bomb. I'll let B. Now B.
He's good.
See B.
I hate your late secret.
B. Let's B.
There we go.
I have an 8. On rock. Two rock. I'm going I'll be here. I'll be here, Dad.
No, we're two here.
Yo, what's
Lambo's
up?
shit.
You by yourself?
Oh.
Okay, last two. One top spiral, one boat secret.
I just one shot.
Spiral secret.
You got this shit.
Fucking shit. Wait, who was it? Nah, bro. Let's fucking get it, kid. Come on now. Stop fucking playing with the kid. Yeah, wait. Nah, that was insanely poor. Let's fucking get it, kid. Let's fucking get it, baby. Come on.
No.
Good shit.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yo, Kyler, you were faking. I was faking. You said it.
No. I didn't do anything. I literally went like this. I was playing like this. I was literally like this.
Good shit.
Some dope going into land?
Yes, sir.
Ultimate Midrid. No, I'm telling you it was insane. Look at Jamie.
You got it, Jamie.
Look at her. I'm like, oh,
no deal.
Confidence was through the roof. Me specifically. I was fucking, talking shit on Twitter.
I'm not gonna lie, I was so pissed at him, that motherfucker, bro. Like, it's just, me and Matt would always laugh about, like, bro, like, you don't wake up a sleeping dog.
I had full confidence in my team had full confidence in me, playing well in scrims, playing well in matches. I don't think we lost an online match. And then, yeah, we get to Spain, and I don't know.
Ambition never rests. Every decision will shape not only your nation, but the fate of the world. Be ambitious.
I slept for so much last night. I slept so much.
What was your schedule?
I was watching some VOD stuff and then I just passed out again.
I was watching VOD stuff too.
Yeah, really? For sure. What did you watch?
VOD?
No.
What did you watch?
He said I was up watching VOD stuff, and I was like, I was too.
Apparently the servers are messed up too.
Oh.
And then somebody said the server guy's sleeping. Apparently that's what they were doing.
Nice, good.
And it's 2 a.m. back at.
In California for Activision.
We'll figure a way. Trust.
Oh, okay.
Mahika. Casa Mahika. Yeah. The Magic House, bro. We're at the Magic House.
Casa Mágica.
What does that mean?
It's opening.
Fuck me. Why does it take so long?
Look at this shit.
What is it?
Look. Look at this shit.
It's just insane though. It's
No
gonna get
bullshit.
GA,
Is that not the Maddox?
That is the Magic.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at it, 50
They got the
meters.
PPS.
Bro, hold on, yo. It's me and Ken, bro. Get this on the vlog.
Actually, that shit's busted, bro.
Yo, get me and Ken, bro. This shit,
shit's
we're
so
not playing with that shit. Shit gone. It's just already gone.
It's already gone.
Apparently the esports player doesn't work here. Apparently we are region locked to NA, and we're in Madrid, so obviously EU. So looks like we're having to play on just regular servers for today. I assume it's gonna be fixed by tomorrow or whenever we have to play on stage. But I think it's the actual servers like for these PPAs that's really screwing up. So fortunately, we got to play on the absolute new patch that literally just dropped yesterday, Season 2. We got the PPSH and the new AR and new like spawns and apparently, and I don't know. It's gonna be interesting today at least.
I think it's gonna be mad different with spawns.
5 o'clock, which is when we hit the scrim, that the guys in California will be awake to maybe change the server thing. But apparently they're 9 hours behind. So
Maybe.
Damn, who's chiefing back here?
Yo, this reminds me of a London event.
Was there gonna be alcohol and shit? Like I can you like win and drink?
Just take shots on stage.
Do it.
Number 1 seed, how we feeling?
Good, man. Playing Miami is we're used to that at this point. It's a fucking.
Will you curl in?
It's like.
Should I?
Nah, hell no. You kidding me?
I didn't even know
We
that.
look phenomenal, huh?
I didn't even know that was a thing, like this whole Miami lore.
Oh, bro, we literally even back when like MW2, even Vanguard, we played him. That was before. I think that was when Skies was on the team, right? They're Florida Mutineers. That's the same team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played him all my career. That's why Dave Patty. You never heard of like Dave Patty? Like he runs Optic. He doesn't run us, but yeah, he was our kryptonite for a little bit.
Yeah, controls are like obvious weak point right now.
Yeah, it's
but
like
if
the
we can get
only
that
thing
down,
that's like weak.
if we can get it down like at LAN, I'm very confident this weekend.
Which I swear it comes down to just
Yo.
getting on the point.
You there?
Yes.